What's up, guys? Just out in the field again today. Back at the old spot where I found that bar recorder. You can see behind me down this long flat here behind me is where I found that bar recorder. I'm going to be running my detector in all metal mode today. Trying to get used to the VCO tones, or the VCO setting, so I can start hunting in all metal and getting that deeper penetration. Because from the reviews I've seen by people like Hunter, GT, and if you haven't seen his videos, you need to go watch him. The guy does a great job. But anyway, he done a review on the Liberator, the Technetics Liberator, which is what I'm using. And in all metal mode, it gets a lot better depth. So I'm going to try to I got a few hours here before dark, just stopping by after work, and try to learn this VCO setting and try to get used to it so I can hunt in all metal mode more often. And if we get on any good targets, we'll give you a look at them. Hey guys, I tried that VCO. It's just tough. So I went back to Artifacts. I've been running Artifacts, and I'm gonna show you a couple things that I found. Piece of iron, a really bent out of shape horseshoe. I mean, that sucker's bent. It's actually a mule shoe. I can see the cleat on the end of it right there. And I got a mine tag and some just pieces of junk, metal stuff that I found. Anyway, I come across a signal here. Wasn't very high, and I got a coin of some kind right here beside this little tree. I don't know what it is. I haven't even looked at it yet. I think it's a coin. It feels awful thin and light. That could be silver, guys. Could be a piece of script too. Don't look like anything I've seen so far. I see a 25 on there. This might be something really cool, guys. I'm almost positive it's a piece of script. If it is, it's the biggest piece I've ever found. I see the SC right there for the coal company in it. Wow. Man. This is really cool, guys. This is awesome. I mean, seriously. I'm just amazed. I thought it was going to be money, like modern money. Let me spray it with some water here. I got my water with me. Gosh, this is awesome. I found that bar of dime just right down in here somewhere. It's laying right on top of the ground. That's been a few months back. I'm gonna try to do this, guys. I don't know if I can with one hand. It's kind of rough. Check that out. How cool is that? I can't make out exactly what it says on it, but it's definitely a piece of script. A 25-cent piece. I never found a 25-cent piece before. Guys, that's awesome. I mean, that is awesome. It was down about 3 inches. SC. I'll have to find out which company that was, because I can't see it and I don't have my glasses with me today. Cool find. Really cool find. Alright guys, let's try to find something else. I had a 60-some signal here, and here's what I pulled out. Looks like maybe a small compact, makeup compact. That's what it looks like. Both pieces are there. That's what it appears to be. Got some fancy on it. Look at that. That's what it looks like anyway, don't it? Let's open it up and see what's in it. If it'll open. Nothing. Old makeup. Still got part of a mirror in it. You see that? I'm gonna try to save that. It's a cool find. Well, let's check this hole, guys. That was definitely our signal. For sure. Alright, let's see what else we can get. Hey guys. Heading out this morning. It's raining like cats and dogs. But anyway, I'm gonna give this a try and see how long I can handle it. Got a rain jacket on. I don't have any rain pants. It's not really cold. It's like 55 degrees, but still it's kind of miserable when it's wet like it is. On the bright side, it gives your detector sensitivity better and reaches further into the ground, which is a plus. Anyway, I'm going back to the site where I found that in the previous video. This will be my second hunt over here in a couple days. Previous video, I found that piece of mine script, that really nice piece of mine script with the 25 cent on it, or 25 value, whatever that may have meant at the time. And I found a piece of a carbide lamp, which you guys will see this stuff in the cleanup. Found a really nice suspender buckle that I didn't know what it was at the time, so I chalked it up as garbage when I first found it. It just was weird looking piece. I didn't exactly know what it was. I put it in my curious bag. I got the way I do my finds is I got a place for the things I know what they are, and then I got a place for the interesting things that I'm not sure what they are. So I put it in there, and when I got home and cleaned it up, it actually had writing on it and some detail, so that was pretty neat. And I found a nice makeup compact that we'll show you in the cleanup and give you some details on that. But I've been to this site several times when I first started detecting. And this is the site where I found the 1898 barber quarter. Hopefully we can get on some silver again. If not, you know, I like finding the core relics too. So I'm heading back to that site right now. I'm almost there. It's pouring rain, and we're going to see what we can get into. Yeah, I'm a little crazy and a little bit obsessed with this hobby, but you know, I enjoy it. I thank God that He gave me the ability to get out and be able to do these things. You know, and uncover history, because there's things hiding in the ground that people don't even know about. They walk over, they ride over, and it's parts of our past that are just left untold. And I enjoy bringing them back out of the ground, cleaning them up, and showing them to people. You guys, and whoever may ever watch my videos. Anyway, that's enough rattling on for me. As soon as we get to the spot, we'll get out our detector, and we'll be running the Liberator today. And I'll go ahead and take the time to tell you guys, the last time I was over here, I ran it in artifact mode, and I really liked it because I love the tones. You know, I tried the VCO on the all metal mode, and it's okay, but I have to keep looking at the detector to see what the value of the item in the ground is, and I don't really like that much. I like to hear the tones, the lows, the mids, the highs, and that lets me know, you know, that way I can start monitoring the number and see what value it is and what I'm trying to dig. That way I don't drive myself crazy looking back and forth to the screen to see what the value of the item in the ground is. But I like the artifact mode. It seems to get down pretty deep. You know, some of these items I dug the other day were 5-6 inches down. And I know that don't sound deep to a lot of people, but that's pretty deep for me. We're going to give it a shot today in artifact mode and see what we can find. Don't know how long we'll be out, but we're going to give it a shot. Stay with us, guys. Okay, guys, this is my first interesting find. Looks like a little cap of some kind. It's got something on it. Not sure what it is, but that's interesting anyway. And we'll keep it. When we get back home, we'll clean it off a little better try to see what it is. Nasty day out here, guys. Right here's what I gotta dig in. See that? Look at my pinpointer. Trashed out. Anyway, we're gonna see what else we can find. On to the next one. Hey guys, got another interesting find here. It broke apart on me. But it's a little, see that little hinge on the bottom there? It may have writing on it once I get it cleaned up, but this piece was attached to the back. And like a big dummy, I tried to open it and it broke. It's an interesting item though. If anybody knows what that is, please let me know. Still digging in the rain, guys. Nasty day. As long as I'm finding cool artifacts, I'm gonna keep on digging. They're stretched out pretty good, but this place gives up a lot of older stuff. If anybody knows what that is, please let me know. On to the next one. Hey guys, I just found this and I don't have a clue what this is. It's made out of lead. It feels like it anyway. Anybody have any idea what that is? If you do, please share it with me because I don't have a clue. It's really heavy. I'm almost positive it's made out of lead. Alright, moving on. Hey guys, I've been swinging for quite some time. I ain't really found nothing but junk. But here I've got a coin of some kind I just pulled out of this hole here. It was ringing up low. Could be another piece of script. It was only ringing up in the 40s. Sometimes it would jump up, but it was about 3 inches down. Let's see what this is, guys. It's gonna be another piece of script. I'm almost positive. Never seen one with a square in the center. May not be a coin at all. Looks like a coin. It's made out of copper, I think. Got a hole in the top right there. And one in the center. May not be a coin at all, guys. I don't know. Can't see anything on it as of yet. We'll clean it up and see what it is. Maybe a token of some kind. Alright guys, on to the next one. I think I might have found an old iron. One of the old kind that you sit on the stove. It's really heavy. Right here. Pretty sure that's what it is. I'll have to get it cleaned off and make sure. But I'm almost positive that's what it is. It's a pretty cool find. Pretty cool find. On the next, guys. Okay, guys. Heading home now after a wet day out digging. Had fun though. Found some pretty cool things. That one coin with the square in the middle and the hole in the top, very interesting. I can't wait to research that one and see what that is. And I think that was an iron that I found, an old iron like they used years ago. Found some cool stuff, guys. A couple things that I don't have a clue what they are, but that one coin I'm pretty sure is going to make the trip worthwhile after I do some research. Because I've seen those before. I don't want to speculate right now, but I have an idea of what that could be. And if it is what I think it is, that's going to be really cool for me to find here in West Virginia. Especially in a rural place like I'm in. I mean, this place is, there's not, the population is like super low, guys. Found some really cool stuff over the past couple hunts. I hope you guys enjoy it. Lord willing, after the holidays, we'll try to get back in it. Back out in the field and dig some more. We wish you guys a super Merry Christmas. Hope you enjoy your time with your family and friends. And remember that Jesus Christ is the reason we celebrate this season. He came and gave his life for us, so we might have life through him. Until we meet again, until another video, have a blessed day in Jesus' name. This is the iron that I found. You guys can remember what bad shape this was in. It was covered with rust. Check it out now. This was actually a two-piece. You can see this rim right here. It's actually broke on this side and the handle attached to the top. I could only find one model of this. I don't know the year or the manufacturer, but I did find a picture online of this particular one. It had a wooden handle that attached to this top plate right here. But the way I got this cleaned up so well, guys, was I knocked off as much of the rust as I could, and then I put this in electrolysis, which is something I recently started doing, and man, I'm really impressed by it. It does a great job. And after the electrolysis, I dried it off as much as I could, put it in the oven at 200 degrees, and just let all the water evaporate off of it. And then I took mineral oil and wiped it down, and it looks really good now. I mean, as much as it can in the shape that it's in. But it's a really cool find. Personal find. Some old grandma, some old mom had this in her hand some years back. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the hunts that we had. We're going to just go over the stuff we found real quick here. Okay, let's start out with the stuff we found on the first day, which would be some of this stuff here. Here's the piece of mine script we found. They cleaned up pretty good. You see the 25 denomination. I don't know, from some of the older people I've talked to, that from the company store that they use these, that would buy quite a bit of merchandise at the time. And the SC, I hope you can see it there, it says Sovereign Coal Company. That's what the SC stands for. It says not transferable down on the bottom. On the back, I can't really read it out. My son read it to me, but I can't really remember what it says. But the ORCO, that Orco, is the manufacturer of the token itself. That's not anything to do with the company. They just put their stamp on it to show they made it. That's a cool find, guys. Really nice find. I'm really glad to find that. Really nice. I did trace this coal company back online, and it was around in Logan County, which is the county I live in. It was around in the early 20s, 21, 22, I think. So that's a pretty old piece. And here is the makeup compact we found, guys. You see the color, it cleaned up really well. And on the back is the manufacturer name. I hope you can see it. I don't know if it's Plows or Plows. It's Ploughs. It says Black and White Beauty Creations, made in the USA. I also traced this manufacturer and this particular compact back to the 20s as well. So pretty old stuff over there. And this is the stuff that was inside of it. This particular paper piece was behind the mirror. This held the mirror in place, and this is what's left of the mirror right here. This actually right here, guys, is remnants of the old powder puff that was in it. Hopefully you guys can make some of that out. But that's a pretty cool find right there. We found also this right here. I didn't film it. It's an old shell cartridge, a big one. You can actually stick a 45 auto down in the back of this. And a guy that I work with, his name is Dave. He's my ballistics guy. I guess that's what you might call him, because this shell casing has no markings on it. He's into the gun thing, so we done a little bit of research, and we think it is what you call a 5095, which was it's a 50 caliber shell, and it was a black powder cartridge. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty old. They shot him in the 1876 Winchester lever action. So that's a pretty old shell. What's left of it. Pretty nice find. I'll give you a good idea of actually how big that is. Some of you guys that know guns a little bit. This is a 30-06 shell, which is a 30 caliber round. And look at here. Look at the difference in this. This 30-06 will fit down inside of this thing. So it's a big round, very big round. Pretty cool find. I like that kind of stuff. I've also found some 1918 rounds over there from the World War I era, things like that. I found this too, guys, the same day, and I didn't know what it was when I found it, but it's actually a suspender buckle, and there's a name on it. I hope you can see it right there. G-U-Y-O-T. That's the manufacturer name. And on this side, it's got a little decoration on each side. I hope you can see that. It's got a star on it. If I can get the focus in, we may be able to see it. Hopefully you guys can see it. Look down at the bottom one. You can see it pretty good. And it's on both sides. That's a suspender buckle from the 20s as well. This particular one is. They still produce these brand of suspender, but that one dates pretty far back. And we always find mine tags. This one here is busted. I didn't even clean this one. I've got so many of those guys that it's not funny. And I found this that same day. It's a lid from a carbide lamp. It's in pretty good shape. Just nothing to go with it is the bad part. But that's what that is, the lid off of a carbide lamp. That would have went on the top where the water went in. Then on the second day, when it was pouring the rain, I know you guys remember that. This is just some odd and end stuff. An old nut or brass nut or copper. I think I used it like a washer. There's no threads in it. Just some scrap stuff. Here's some of my trash, guys. A whole box full of trash here. I dig lots of trash. I don't usually show it, but I dig tons of it. All kinds of trash. I found that blue bottle was a surface find. This is that giant horseshoe that I found that same day. I don't think it's bent much, guys. I think it's just missing that top part, and if it is, that is huge. And it's not a mule shoe. It's a horseshoe. Massive horseshoe. The thing is giant. Anyway, the second day we went, we found, you can see all these harmonica reed pieces we found. Found this piece of lead right here. And the shape was peculiar. We got home and looked closer at it. I can see right there where it says Ford. F-O-R-D, Ford Company, man. You see it right there. Don't know what that could have came off of. It's a piece of lead. Maybe somebody knows. They can tell me. Found this. This is that little cap we found, guys. Little lead cap. I don't know what those emblems are on the top, but it is threaded. I don't know what it came off of. Also found this is another odd and end piece that I don't know what it is or what it went to. Found this old Pepsodent tube. I hope you guys can see that. It says Pepsodent right there on it. That's an old tube. I thought maybe that cap might have went to that, but I don't know for sure if it did. And here's the that other little piece that I don't have a clue what it is. It's got a hinge on it there, and it opens up. It's got this little. Let me get it here. It's got this little piece here on the back, like a little ball, and it closed. Inside, you can see it broke when I tried to clean it up. It was more fragile than what I thought. This piece was on the back, and that little ball went inside of it. So I don't have a clue what that is. There's no writing or nothing on it that I could find. Don't have a clue what that thing is. But I thought it was interesting anyway. And this here, guys, that I found. You guys remember this? Well, my suspicions were correct. And this is a pretty cool find. Some of you guys already may know by the way that this looks what this is since I've cleaned it up. You can tell, oh there it is, you can see it good. You see the markings on the top and bottom and both sides and the wide rim around this. And the back's pretty much slick, but the markings are still on the front. And what this is, guys, it's a Japanese coin. And I don't know how it got here unless somebody brought it back from from the Second World War or whatever, from Okinawa or someplace like that. But somebody made a necklace out of it. And I can date these. It's a Mon, M-O-N, a 4 M-O-N. And it dates back to the late 1800s. So this is the oldest coin that I found. That barber that I found was 1898. This one goes back to the 1860s and older. So this is the oldest coin I've ever found. And it's not even American. But that's alright, I'll take it. If you guys want to search it, just type in Japanese coins and type in 4 M-O-N. And what these markings were was the dynasties that it represented during this time. That's a pretty cool find, guys. One of the coolest things I've found so far. I enjoy finding this stuff. It really surprised me when I kind of figured out what it was. And the reason I knew was speculating that it was because I had saw these on other people's videos where people had found them. But yeah, that's what that is. It's really cool. And this piece of stuff here, this piece of lead that I found, it's actually a thin piece rolled up in a roll. Don't know what that was or what that was for. Maybe somebody can tell me. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the hunt. And we look forward to getting back out in the field maybe again this coming weekend, Lord willing. See what else we can get into. Guys, I only need 3 more subscribers to hit 100. Push me over that limit and we'll get that giveaway done. We'll see what else we can do after that. Anyway, thanks for coming along with us, guys. Have a blessed day in Jesus' name and have a happy New Year.